4, 3, 2, 1. Ta-da!
Good morning.
Good morning with matching masks, because Liz is awesome. And you probably can't hear what I'm saying right now, so I'm gonna... Hello!
Hello.
And welcome to... Oh. No. I was about to say, I got distracted. Squirrel! I think my mask kind of goes with my shawl.
It does.
And I'm going to show off my shawl in a second.
Yeah.
Welcome to the adventures of... Oh my gosh, I messed this up. Sun Dragon Sideshow.
The Adventures of Liz and Rebecca. It's been a while. It's been a whole weekend. A whole weekend.
I'm tired. Is anyone surprised?
Nope.
I don't think so.
No.
It's life. If anyone saw my Instagram post yesterday, I gave you insight into what my Monday is like, which is supposedly my day off.
It was an abbreviated clip because there was more to it.
There was more. I didn't put in all of the like laundry and household things I did and dishes, and I only focused on the business stuff I did. Anyway, getting sidetracked. I'm Rebecca. I am the owner of Sun Dragon Art and Fiber in Brevard, North Carolina.
I'm Liz. I'm the minion at Sun Dragon Art and Fiber in Brevard, North Carolina.
And I should have. Okay, I'm already squirreling.
Why?
And this is the Sun Dragon Sideshow, where for 2 days a week we just gab about what we're doing craftily, and 1 day a week we try to sell you stuff. We could be secretly trying to sell you stuff the other days too, but it's just because we hope you love crafting as much as we do. No, I was just noticing that I think Thursday we angled the computer so we didn't see the hole.
Oh, yeah.
We saw more of the lovely yarn in front of us. And today we're not. That actually...
The hole.
We had one of our knitters, shout out to Karen, mention it was a little harder to hear us. And if it was a one-off, I mean, part of my response is, let's be frank, we don't have fancy equipment.
We're doing this on the fly.
Yeah. With a new computer, which is wonderful, but still... no fancy mics. But I wonder if the angle... I don't know where the mics are in the computer. I would think that the angle of the top of the lid wouldn't affect that. But we'll see. We'll test.
Yeah.
Experimentation is fun. Variety is the spice of life. Okay. And I forgot to put music on, so we're doing this in an echoey, empty shop. Again. Because, you know,
it's
life.
hit or miss whenever we put music on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think y'all know I don't really go back and watch myself because for me that's weird. So I haven't tested to see if we can hear the music, and we haven't necessarily gotten feedback of pro or con with music in the background. So, you know.
Yeah.
Ooh, I have frizzy, fun pom-poms today. Pigtails. Because I went a couple of days without doing pigtails, and so now my hair is like, you want me to do what? It started to get used to being down again, and then now it's just like, ah. All right. That's life right now. Ah. What?
I dropped a stitch.
That happens. You know.
More often than I can.
Oh, I also set up the camera in a funny spot, so unless I'm way up here, it looks like you're cut off and I'm not.
Yeah.
I need to stop stressing about that. I know.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have all kinds of... I actually got some knitting done this weekend before the craziness of Monday. I finished some things. I blocked some things. If you saw my Instagram post, you saw that.
If you
really
came
excited.
out for Worldwide Knit in Public Day, she finished the shawl she's wearing then.
On camera.
Yeah.
Not on YouTube camera. We tried, actually it was my brainchild about an hour and a half before I started it. I woke up on Saturday going, it's Worldwide Knit in Public Day. And it's not really safe to knit in public. So what should we do? I told Liz I wasn't going to do anything.
We discussed it.
I was like, And I said, well, We stay connected to our knit nighters by Zooming, and maybe we'd have some Facebookers who would participate if it was on Facebook. I've never done Facebook Live before. Now I've done Facebook Live for 6 hours. I've learned that Facebook Live events have a time limit of 4 hours. So if you go on our Facebook page, you will see a 4-hour chunk and a 2-hour chunk. And I would say only if you're really, really, really super bored and want to listen to us try to troubleshoot Zoom technology issues on Facebook.
But that was only like a half hour of the 6 hours. Like
only a half hour of it.
And maybe not even that. There was so much, like, there were times when all of us over at Zoom were just sitting and knitting. There were times when we were solving the world's problems one knit stitch at a time, and we
were saying knitting is a microcosm of life.
Yeah,
life lessons in knitting.
It could be fun to go back and watch or listen to.
It could be.
It
could be. There were a few times I actually put Zoom people on camera for Facebook, and then I felt awkward about it. It was more because, the majority of these 6 hours was maybe hearing the Zoom people off to the side, but always basically looking at me, which I'm a little uncomfortable with. So, I also felt this urge, so at Zoom Knit Night, I will occasionally just let people knit and sit and be quiet. And
but it was on Facebook Live.
It was
people were watching you.
I know. I was on camera the whole time, and so I felt this. I kind of feel this at Zoom too, to kind of maybe keep the flow going, or keep engaged with new people and see what they're knitting, because it's about community. And the camera was on me the whole time, and I was just like, so I'm gonna keep talking. And everybody knows I can talk.
Yep. I mean, we all can, unless given talk about this without prompt.
Yeah. So I will say that. So I did that, and then I talked to my family for about an hour, and then Brian and I went for a walk. And I will say, I had a little bit of a sore throat, or a little bit of a, you could tell I'd been talking for 7 hours straight. It felt like it. So, but I had a good time. It was a fun experiment. It was crazy, but it was fun. And people said, hey, let's do this next week. And I went, I don't know if I have the energy. Again, I shared with you what Monday's like. Normal times, normal life, Monday's like the one day to rest. Pandemic times, technically, we're not here on the weekends. Sometimes I have virtual lessons. I actually have to figure some of that out today. I might be doing virtual lessons on Saturday. I almost could have a weekend now, but now that, the shop has much different hours, but I don't know if it makes up for the shift. It's
we're still brainstorming.
Yeah.
There was discussion that
easy answer.
We could do it once a month.
Liz suggested that. That is something we will think about and work on.
Probably not 6 hours.
Yeah, I think that was a special thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, y'all got
Brainstorming.
to watch me eat lunch on camera. I don't think that's what a knits in should be about. Anyway, so
well, that's what we all do during even
I
when
know,
we're
but
in
the
shop,
Facebook Live part of that was hi. Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, but yes. So to get back to the roundabout, what happened that day? I finished my hug shot. Now the hug shot promotion from Casa Pinka is over, but I was really excited to. Here, thank you. I was really excited to finish this, and the whole time on Facebook Live.
It looks so cool.
The whole time I was trying to show off the sections, and that was before it was blocked. It has been blocked now. It is opened up. You can see more of it. You can almost tell that it's pink on camera. Almost. So, blocking did a really fun thing. It was great. You can also check out my Instagram or Facebook feed to see pictures of it being blocked. So let me grab it back from you. And one last time for people who saw this 6 million times earlier, we've got section 1, which is alternating every 2 rows with one pattern. The 2 colors, I should say. Section 2 is only 1 color. And yes, you may notice I have not woven my ends in yet. I'm lazy. Section 3 was alternating every 2 rows with the colors with a different pattern. Section 4 is a repeat of section 2, 1 color. Section 5, repeating, alternating every 2 rows with a different pattern. Section 6, much wider, but a repeat of section 2. Section 7 and 8, alternating every 2 rows, different patterns. And section 9 has a little bit of feather and fan in it. And then the border. It kept me very entertained. I actually finished it. I could show you so many shawls in my bag. I haven't finished. And that may or may not be because they've lost my interest. It could just be something else caught my interest. Squirrel, you know. I accidentally just turned Siri on my watch and it was yelling at me. So, no, but this is really fun.
I like how it looks really cool.
Yeah, I'm thinking you can make it bold or muted. It all depends on what you choose. We have had at least one person buy a kit after the promotion was over. You still can make this. As I stare in the camera, so that means I can't put this back on, right? You can still make this, but we can't get you a free pattern. That's all. But you can check out some of the color combos we put together, and you might find it's fun. It's awesome. Anyway, so Casapinka Hug Shot. Ta-da! It is now hugging me and keeping me warm because it's a little gray and dreary out, I gotta say.
It's supposed to be a high of 61 today, so we're kind of cold.
For
I did bring a shawl.
I did not bring my COVID cardigan because my cat was sleeping on it this morning.
Oh.
Yeah, and he looked peaceful, and I didn't want to upset him and then run away because he's had some temper tantrums lately. So anyone who watches this or comes to Knit Night will not be surprised by that. It's kind of like a NASCAR race where you're waiting for the cars to crash. Like, I feel like some people probably come to Knit Night and are just waiting to see if Avi attacks me.
Not really. It's
There's times when I might have a heads up and I'm like, uh-oh, and everyone's like, what?
I did get to see. I also come to Knit Night to watch Avi cuddle because he's cuddlily evil.
Yeah.
He will snuggle 1 second
And he'll
then
sit right on the computer.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, I love you. Why are you touching me? That was loud. Sorry.
Take
2. right when I was going, it froze. Yeah. We think that's the internet connection because we're using an app to film. So if the internet hiccups, this actually is a great test for how much our internet hiccups and we don't even realize it. So, you know.
Yeah.
Old cable internet at this shop. Anyway, whatever. So again, if some of you all were watching or saw my Instagram post, I also blocked this. Y'all may it's gonna be like bigger than the screen.
Oh,
look at that.
So cool.
So again, didn't weave my ends in yet. Oh, is that over here? Yeah, this stuff.
Yeah.
I can't.
And there's
Camera.
one more closer to you, right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So ta-da! I couldn't block it as big as she said it should be blocked, and I think it's because I used a different yarn than she did. But
I love it though. Like,
yeah,
it is.
Isn't
it
that
is
awesome?
Gorgeous, and
Yeah.
it blocked out well. It feels super cozy.
And
like,
I almost blocked out what tends to be
Yeah.
a bubble right there. It's
Yeah.
mostly blocked out. When you expand a shawl that fast, you get a bubble right in there. Yeah, it's super yummy and squishy and huge and awesome. And let's see, I could be extra warm today if I wanted to wear this one. I mean, this is the way I usually wear shawls, like this. This one's going to be interesting to kind of just, snuggly.
Oh, it looks.
You know, snuggly, warm. Or
winter is always coming, so it'll be
Winter's
nice to have.
it's not super deep, But oh my gosh, like
enough to put over your
just
shoulders.
as a nice little like, I'm cozy now. I do need to spend some time today weaving my ends in. Ready?
What? Weaving ends in.
I don't think I'm gonna have time though. We have someone maybe showing up right at 10. We have some online sales to deal with. We have lots of stuff. I'm totally getting distracted. Ooh, kind of, maybe.
Kind of.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play around with this. Hey Liz, what are you working on?
I am working on my Daydream Dye Works papillon.
I feel like a Roman gladiator or something.
It looks so cool.
Sorry, I'm distracted.
And so last Friday, I decided I needed more yarn, so I ordered more Daydream Dye Works because
It's not a thing.
I've already pretty much bought all the colorways we have here. So,
Oh yeah, you definitely have like everything.
Anyway, I ordered some more, and I waited until it came in yesterday, and I was busy baking all day yesterday.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. She was baking all day yesterday.
It was so nice and cool. Like, to turn the oven on was fine, and because I don't use air most of the time, and so it was a perfect day to bake. So I baked bread and pound cake and cinnamon rolls and did other life in between all the. You and I talked.
Yes.
I ironed masks, but I really didn't knit. So,
but you get to knit on camera here.
but I get to knit. So today I'm doing whatever I can on camera. But this is the dozen roses from Valentine's Day from
That's so pretty.
Yeah.
It's really, really pretty.
The first,
and it starts like I don't know if this is intentional or not, but it's starting like really vivid and it's going to pale.
and then it's going back to bright. And so 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 I've been working on that, and I worked on my red one for a little bit, but it's to the 5 and 6 rows in section 2, the robin's egg ones, or the Pokemon balls.
I was like, what? Huh? Ooh.
Yeah, there's so many different things that I call them.
I'm trying to wear this way, but then like the back is totally open, so it doesn't really work. So I'm experimenting. Oh, you lost the ball.
I did. So this is my red happy place. It looks so dark and broody. I'm loving it. So.
That's gorgeous. In a different way than all the other stuff is gorgeous.
It's so dark.
It makes her happy.
It does. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be the best snuggly in the wintertime. Oh, I keep knocking stuff off the table. So
yeah, we're a hot mess today. That's okay.
That would tie almost perfectly.
I can look. It can almost reach in the back. I could clip it there, and then I could be a Roman gladiator for the day. There we go.
Almost an Outlander-esque.
Maybe if I okay. It's almost like this is how a lot of the triangle shawls are worn. So, and this is a huge crescent shawl. So look at that. I mean, if I was wearing different attire with it, it would really be kind of awesome. I am wearing my Sun Dragon t-shirt. You know, Sun Dragon apparel. Can still get that. Yay. You know, but, so, other stuff I've been working on, because, you know, I've seen about 6 or 7 different things I want to make lately. And,
I keep getting texts when we're done working going, hey!
Oh, I found this thing. I want to make this thing. And a lot of them are stranded colorwork, because I just did a stranded colorwork video yesterday. Mm-hmm. And not that I suddenly want to only be making stranded colorwork. I've been going on this down the rabbit hole of I want to make tops. And then I only half finish them. And then I find other tops that I want to make. But I've been noticing, and people have done this already. I'm kind of jumping on the bandwagon of using a slow color changing yarn paired with a solid on a stranded colorwork piece, and it just looks cool. I want to try that some more. So As I mentioned in my tutorial yesterday, I love so many different techniques. Mosaic, stranded color work, lace, cables. Like, I don't have a favorite. And that is kind of the problem, is I keep getting distracted majorly. So, but this is not necessarily in one of those veins, but I did start another shawl. Oops. And I'm pulling it off the needle. So.
It's in sun dragon colors.
I was noticing these sun dragon colors. So this is the, hang on, I'm trying to, didn't save that one, but I saved the one underneath it. This is the Juniper Moon Zoe. And yeah, I'm going to have to repair this when I'm off camera, because about this many stitches just, whoop,
Would
happens.
you like me to get balls of that?
What? I have half balls of this. What I always tell people, my joke when things slide off the needle like that, I used to say don't scream and yell and don't pull anything, and now I say scream and yell as much as you want. Let the energy out, just don't pull anything. Ease it back on. So, I was seeing this. This is the Zoe Dappled, and I really need to get this up on the online shop. It's not up there yet. And it was a late arrival, and I went, ooh, sun dragon colors. And then I said, pair it with this. Ooh, more sun dragon colors. What can I do? Now, I was going to make a top out of this. I might have even talked about it on camera. I know I talked about it in my newsletter. Different color, want to make a top.
Yep.
In fact,
in the pink.
I happen to have that in my bag too. There, it's called Pearl Strings. I want to make a nice little top out of this. I got sidetracked. I am making a shawl out of these two colors. Let me show that off to you. Ooh, it is called Audition. It is by Knit Pearl Hunter. So this is what I'm making. You get to try out, like the Hug Shot. I mean, the construction is very similar to the Hug Shot. The construction, it's gonna give me a crescent asymmetrical triangle shawl. So it's growing by one stitch every other row. And it's alternating patterns. You're auditioning different patterns. So again, like the Hug Shot, very different pattern work. But like the Hug Shot, it's trying to keep your interest by changing things up. And I just did this, I think it's called a butterfly stitch in the multicolor. It's kind of fun. I'm about to head into a lace section with the main color. It's keeping my interest, so I'm working on it right now. And yeah, we'll see. Other things I need to be doing right now. My niece's birthday is coming up, and I have hopes and dreams of making a really cool thing for her. I don't think her mom is catching up enough on these videos that she might see it, but who knows? We'll see if I share it or not. I might have to wait. We'll see. Or I'll share it right before I send it. I don't know. I have to actually start that, though. Yeah. So, apparently, I started off this summer going, yeah, I'm tired of shawls. I'm going to make a whole bunch of tops. That'll be so fun. And that still will be fun, but I've gotten sidetracked by shawls. Anyway.
I should go back to some of my tops that I've gotten sidetracked with.
Yes, she has some fun tops. She has some fun tops on needles. Although your ranunculuses that you've made,
a
lot of them were
shorter sleeve. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 3/4 sleeves, or I crocheted on them or something.
When she loses the will to live, she crochets. One of the tops I want to make, I saw someone make this like almost poncho, like oversized sweater, but they made short sleeves on it. Oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. I can't remember what it's called. I'll maybe tell you next time if I remember.
I'm looking at it going,
and the cool thing about a lot of the ones that are top down, like increases over the yoke, where you expand out to get to the shoulders, you put your sleeves on stitch holders right here, and you continue to make the bottom. And then if you want, you can just do like a little bit of ribbing. You can get the stitches on for the sleeve and just end it pretty quickly, and you've got a short sleeve sweater, which for warmer weather as long as it's not super hot. For warmer weather, it's kind of awesome. Or because for a lot of us, things are so climate controlled inside that hot or cold, this is something you could wear inside. There's so many sweaters I've made that are too hot for me to wear in climate controlled buildings. That's been my problem as a teacher, because I also would overheat when I was teaching. So I would make these awesome sweaters and I couldn't wear them to teach in because I would be way too hot. Such as
shawls.
Yes, layering.
Sweaters.
Layering is key. I'm kind of digging this. This is comfy.
I like it.
It's comfy.
It's cute.
I still got to figure out a little bit of the like right here part, but ooh, okay, that works. Ta-da! Where are we at? We're probably at a good point to stop.
Yeah.
It is. Oh, it's getting close to 10 in terms of filming time. Now you guys might not see this till mid-afternoon, because you saw how the what we were filming, this thing that we restarted it once, it hiccuped. If the internet hiccups when iMovie is trying to connect to YouTube or communicate with YouTube, that can mean we have to start all over. It's sad, but true.
Hopefully we'll be up before knit night tonight.
Hopefully.
Join us.
We'll get it up in enough time you get to watch it before knit night. So, yes, knit night is tonight. I've already posted on Instagram about it. Victory for me, because I knew we'd be really busy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get things off my to-do list when I can, because if I don't, somehow maybe, and if they're not on my to-do list in the right order or on the right to-do list, oh, it's sad.
I finished my contrasty right.
Ooh, that's a really good time for us to sign off. Look at that. That is so gorgeous. Not only are Daydream Dyeworks colors beautiful, they all work together. All right, so we love you all. We miss you. A lot of you who are watching are subscribers, but if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to our channel.
Like us.
At least give us a thumbs up if we're entertaining you today. Yay. And, stay safe.
Stay tuned for more adventures of Liz and Rebecca.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's it.
That was weird. Something dawned.
Yeah, it's Facebook.
Oh.
I didn't turn off the sound on Facebook.
It's
not a thing.
That was weird.
As a Facebook message, actually, because it just came through on my watch. So let's try this again. We love you and we miss you. And we hope you stay safe.
Stay tuned for more adventures of Liz and Rebecca. And we're done. Alright, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette.